Hi guys, we've got the house decorated. We're kind of getting back in the swing of things and getting used to our new normal. Pinky's still not quite there, but I just thought, well, I'd make some breakfast and I'd try to irritate that lady that didn't like the way I did my bacon. There won't be as much bacon this time because I took 5 out yesterday to put in my potato soup. Not in it, but we had sprinkled extra. Maybe she won't like me having this wrapped up. But anyway, I'm just going to cook the rest of it. I don't know any other way of doing bacon, so I don't know why this upset her. But I just put it in a slab. And I turn on my power. My kitchen is a little bit of a mess. Let me bring you down a little bit here. How's that? Is that better? Can you see my bacon? I just put it in a plate, in a little. This is how my mom taught me to cook, and she's a good cook. Now I don't think you can see very well. Is this better? I don't know. I guess I have to cook around the corner. It's hard to get me and this is not crazy. Now let's see what I can do. Maybe I can make it go up and tip it down. Watch me drop it in the bacon. Oh, I guess I can tip you. Can I tip you, tippy? No, it's not tipping. Well, hell. I guess this will just have to do. Can you see my bacon? I'm not going to show the whole thing anyway. Well, this is going to drive me nuts till I got it right. Maybe I should start it all over. There we go. Kind of. That better? Not for light. Anyway, I'm going to turn it up. This is not going to be a good video. That's okay. I only made $1.85 in the last 6 months. If I was doing this for money, boy, this would not be a good job. There we go. It's starting to cook. You think you like this better, where we are? You think this is better? No, not really. Not really. Not really. I guess if I use the other, let's see if I use this one. This might be better. Yeah. All right, I'll turn that off and turn this one on. Anyway, this is how I make bacon. And see, you just put all the bacon in there together, and then I flip it over. And as they get hot, they come apart. So I don't know what her problem was. The only problem I have with this bacon is it's maple flavored. I don't like that. I know that I'm from Michigan, and I love the Canadians, and I love to go over to Canada all the time. Used to. And see how my bacon's coming apart? But I'm not big on maple, and I don't want it in my bacon. I don't even know how many pieces I have here. Yeah, I know a lot of people do these videos as a job, and they enjoy it, and they really have it for a job, but I just want to have fun, and I don't want anybody to tune me out because they feel like they need to give me some roses or stars or whatever it is they give. I like the comments, and the comments are free. See, I retired a long time ago. Now, if I were younger, I'm sure that would be a really good thing for me to do. But I probably wouldn't be doing very well at it. Okay, now that's filling up my pan, and this is a good sized pan. So, that wasn't hard. I've got this a little higher than I should have to get it going. Then I turn it down. Show you my bacon. See? I'm making the bacon. Got all my presents bought for Christmas, but I haven't wrapped any yet. We've got all the lights up in the yard, and a tree on the porch, and a tree by the mantle, and we've got lights on the mantle. That's about all we do. The guy across the street gets up on the roof. My husband used to, but I think you start getting over 70, you don't need to be on that roof. So we just do what we can. We buy those like Disney lights, and they project the lights onto the trees in the house. And that's all we do. Just so people know we're alive and well and happy to see the season. Happy to see Jesus' birthday. And Merry Christmas. Yeah, yesterday I made my homemade potato soup. It turned out really well. I had about 7 potatoes, peeled them, and cut them into little tiny chunks. And I used chicken broth and onions. Well, I used almost a whole onion. I made a little roux with the onion and flour and milk and butter. And then I added the chicken broth. And it was good. And then I got a little bit hungry last night, and I decided I wanted a couple of soft-boiled eggs, so I did those. I'll show you my egg maker. It's my egg cooker. I believe I got it at Walmart. It's just so easy. You can make poached, boiled. Comes with this little cup, and you fill it with water to the amount that it says for like your soft boiled or your hard boiled or your medium boiled. It has little cups to put for poached, or it has a bigger cup you can make scrambled. I just use the soft boiled or the hard boiled. And then it looks like this. And you lay your eggs. You can have it up to 7 eggs. Got a little on-off switch, but you plug it in, and depending on how much water you use, or however you want your eggs, how many and how you want them cooked, it'll when the water depletes, it goes off and dings, and Never had a fail. So easy. And nothing to clean up. There is a little dome that goes over it. I've got that in the dishwasher. Now my bacon's baking too much. I guess I need to turn that down. I'm not a real big bacon person, but every once in a while I like it. When I bought this, like I said, it ended up being maple. It was Publix buy one, get one free. Well, and I had 2 maple. I didn't realize it was maple till I got home. I'm always in a hurry. It's okay. I like it all right, but I think my husband likes it better than I do. I don't like maple syrup either. I like, when I have pancakes, I like to have butter and maybe some blueberry or strawberry pancake or syrup. But if all I have is maple, I just put a little dribble on it. We used to get all that maple candy from Canada. I lived right across from Windsor, and then when I moved to New York, I lived really close to Canada there, across from Lake Ontario, a little further up, but of course you got the Peace Bridge and Niagara Falls. They're like second home to me. That's on the way to Syracuse, going through Buffalo. Shuffle off to Buffalo. This bacon will be done pretty quickly, and like I said, it started out in a blob. I'm just in one of those moods today. I'm just teasing her. She's a very nice lady, and she explained to me why she said that, but it just, I don't know any other way to cook. Anyway, there's my new coffee maker. You can't beat Mr. Coffee. This one I think was $28. They don't last a real long time, 2 or 3 years maybe. But, I mean, why buy a $100 coffee maker when it just does the same thing? I also made, my kitchen's messy, but last night I decided to make some brownies. Took some to my daughter, and Phil and I ate them. That's what we got left of our brownies. They were good. So I've got to clean up my kitchen now. I know this was a little bit boring, but we're just starting to get in the swing of things. Love y'all. Bye-bye.